Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for your player ratings for the Manchester United versus Luton Town game. Yes, we'll be rating the Manchester United players 1 to 11, and of course the substitutions that were made, and Eric Ten Hag, and I will be including my player of the match. Manchester United do get the job done at Kenilworth Road, beating Luton Town by 2-1, and 2 early goals from Rasmus Hojlund and one from Carlton Morris. I told you Carlton Morris could bag one today. I told you he would. I told you to look out for him, and he caught a goal. I'm just saying. The knowledge is rising. But look, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say easy win, professional win. No, Luton Town. I mean, if you're a Luton Town fan, you're probably thinking to yourself, we deserve something from that game. And even I'd be saying, yeah, you did, because Manchester United were poor after the second goal. The thing is about Manchester United, I've realised, is when we score a goal or two, we sit back. It's like we think, right, the game's won. Football is not a 10, 15, 20-minute game, Man United. It's a 90-minute game. 90-plus minute game. You know, football is so quick, anything can change like that. You get a player, I was going to say you get a player sent off. Maybe we're lucky to still have Casemiro on the pitch. He gets a booking yet again. I actually wonder if there's a bet going. Because if there's a bet going that, predict the player to get booked and you get money, I want to know the odds on Casemiro to get booked every game. Because I'd put a bet on. If you want to earn money, put a bet on for Casemiro to get a yellow card. Trust me on that one. Or just any Man United take a player to get booked, because it seems to happen. But look, we do get the job done. We are here for the player ratings. We're going to start off with Onana, who's the goalkeeper. Please let us know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. It'd be much, much appreciated. And please do like the video and subscribe and hit that notification bell as well to get notified every time we go live or publish a video. And also follow all our socials, links in the description. And yes, if the socials don't work, if the link to the socials don't work, by all means, just comment below whatever socials work, and we'll put the link in the comments and we'll send it to you. So yeah, again, obviously this is the player ranks. The 5 talking points video shall be out tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting as well. Yeah, look, listen, let's jump into it. So let's start off with the goalkeeper, who was Andre Onana. Look, listen, I think Onana, I mean, look, it's mad. He had a lot to do, but he didn't have a lot to do. The defenders had a lot more work to do than Andre Onana. Onana, the goal that Luton scored, I mean, I don't get the jump. He was like a starfish to jump. I don't know what he was aiming to do. I don't know what he expected Carlton Morris to do. But it was so poor what he was trying to do, and it's just, I just don't get it. 1 minute he has a good week, and he wasn't crap today. I feel like one thing that does piss me off at Onana, and I said it during the match. Obviously, we didn't do watch long, but I said it during the match to the people who were watching the match, and I was like, when he gets the ball, he calms the game down when there's players making good runs for Manchester United down the wings or down the middle, and it's wasting time, and it's giving Luton time to get back. Where if you look at your Peter Schmeichels, Van der Sars, even David De Gea, when they get that ball in the hands, they're not saying, right, let's waste 5-10 seconds. They're getting that ball up the field as far as they can. And that's playing it from the back. Get the ball long. Pick up the ball, wasting time with 10-20 minutes to spare, half hour. I just don't get. I don't mind doing it if it's injury time, or I'm holding on to a goal lead like we were, a 2-1 lead. It's slender. So yeah, I just don't get it from Onana, and I'm just not a big fan of it. I like when the keeper gets the ball, he's getting it gone. He's looking for the runner. He's not looking for the runner. He's looking for a fullback or a centre back or a midfielder. Get the ball long to your wingers. There's a few times there with Onana, not a lot, but he was quick at the ball. He got it forward, and we nearly we had a few chances. Be quick on the ball, and just don't jump into players, because it was as clear as day what Carlton Morris is going to do, and I don't get what Onana was trying to do. But look, for that, I'm just going to give him a 6. You may disagree with me, but look, it is what it is. So Andre Onana for me, look, you may say, oh, well, you understand what you did. I'm just going to give him an average 6. You know what I mean? 6 is going to be the average for me. And that's what Andrew Onana was. Now, next up is Luke Shaw, who came off not even a half time. He came off for, I think it was like 5-10 minutes to go. I think till half time. I mean, he played 45 minutes against Aston Villa, and he played 40 minutes, I think it was, against Luton Town. Again, I do have a bit of news. Ten Hag said it wasn't a stunt. I can't say. We'll have to wait until at least tomorrow to see what happens. It's clear that when you go out, it's not good. It's not good. Whatever it was meant to be. Look, listen. I feel like was Luke Shaw 100% today to start? Was Luke Shaw ready to start? When you didn't, don't get me wrong, Luke Shaw didn't really do anything wrong today. For Manchester United. Obviously you got the yellow card, which when I think back, I don't know why it was the yellow card. I thought Bene maybe should have had a booking, or there should have been no free kick given, whatever you want to say. But yeah, no, for me today, I just it does worry me now, because look, I thought he was not going to be available for today's game. Again, is Luke Shaw just turning into an injury-prone player? Is he going to be out now for 2 or 3 weeks, a month? Is he not going to be out? Is this going to be a regular thing with Luke Shaw now? You know, you just don't know. Is it time for Manchester? Again, I'm not saying we should, but some probably be sitting there saying, is it time for Manchester United to look at a left back who's younger and who doesn't pick up such injuries? I mean, look, I wouldn't mind this, but I like Luke Shaw. I think he's a good left back. I like him and Marcus Rashford on that left hand side. I think they work well. I think Luke Shaw, when he plays even in the centre back role, he does well. You know, doesn't do anything wrong. But look, I can't really. There's nothing bad about Luke Shaw today. I haven't got anything bad to say about him. The reason though why his rating wouldn't be the highest, because he only played. I wouldn't even say half a half, to be brutally honest, but it wasn't far off. But look, Luke Shaw, just going to give him a 5. It's as simple as that. Not going to give him anything lower or higher. And look, listen, I really hope, I don't know what to expect from Luke Shaw. I'll be very, very surprised now if he's available for the game against Fulham next weekend. That'll be. We still have no Malacia. Reguilon's obviously not with us anymore. Alvaro Fernandez is on loan, isn't he? Martinez is out, so we have no left back. And Wan-Bissaka is still injured. So, look, for the next weekend, you may see Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, or Diogo Dalot. I don't know, but I still question why we didn't keep Reguilon until the end of the season, because now it's come back to haunt us. Do we have to go to the conclusion that we have to recall Alvaro Fernandez, or do we have to look for a free agent? What do we have to look at the youth team and call up a youth player? What do Manchester United do? I really don't get what we can do with Luke Shaw injured, because he's our only. Look, before obviously today he was our only left. Not even before today, because he was going to be injured at fit. But you could say when the game started he was our only fit left back, and now he looks set to be out again, which is concerning. But look, Luke Shaw for me, a 5. Slabhead Harry Maguire is next. Look, Harry Maguire today. Some may be saying when I give this rating now and people are watching, I can see people saying, how does it make sense? Look, I'm giving Harry Maguire today a 4. I'm just going to jump into it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm giving Harry Maguire a 4. I feel like I felt like Maguire, he didn't do anything wrong, and I want to move on too quick. But look, obviously there's a reason why Ten Hag took him off. I didn't think he was up to speed. I thought the pace. I know he brought on Johnny Evans, who's no quicker, but Johnny Evans has more experience and a bit more know-how than Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire didn't play bad today at the back, but I just felt like he looked a bit lost. And look, I feel like when Harry Maguire was under pressure, he crumbles. It doesn't matter what his form is. When he's under pressure, he crumbles big time. And yeah, look, listen, it's a big concern. It really, really is a big concern. Not a big concern, sorry, but it was interesting that he did take him off. again, I thought maybe it's something to do, maybe it was something to do with the big experience, but I just felt like Maguire, he needed a bit of that experience. And look, hopefully it's not an injury. Hopefully Maguire didn't come off due to injury. But yeah, a 4 from me. Next up is Raphael Varane. Look, I thought Raphael Varane today was actually reasonably sound at the back. Again, experienced player, very calm. I don't really think there's ever a time when Raphael Varane not crumbles under pressure, because anyone can crumble under pressure, but looks worried on the ball. Again, I always say my concern of I have probably two concerns over Raphael Varane: his fitness and his pace. That's the only thing I have about his fitness, because injury prone player, and his pace because he's not the quickest player in the world. He's not, like it or not, he's not. It has to be said. So it doesn't even have to be said. Everyone knows. And look, I didn't think he did too bad today. I thought, up against that Luton Town, who are literally hitting us. Like, Luton Town didn't back down regardless, which fair play to the lads. Or fair play to Luton. But the defence, again, dug out, was reasonably solid. And look, Raphael Varane didn't really put a foot wrong, so I'm just going to give him a 7. I'm going to give Raphael Varane a 7. I mean, look, he didn't put a foot wrong. We got the job done. They had to dig deep. It shouldn't be like that against Luton Town. It should be an easy win. It looked like it was, but things changed as per usual. So yeah, for me, Raphael Varane, I'm going to give him a 7. And look, no one was spectacular today, but Raphael Varane, I thought it was good. Done what you had to do. Cleared the ball. Solid at the back. Defence, experience came to play. And yeah, a 7 from me. Next up, Diogo Dalot. We're moving up the pitch slowly but surely. Look, I'm going to give Dalot, just to move into it, a 6. Diogo Dalot get a 6 from me. I mean, he was up against... look, I thought Luton Town today were actually good. And I thought Dalot, again, he wasn't as good as he was against Aston Villa or West Ham or even Newport or Wolves. Sorry. But look, there's a positive that we got the 3 points, regardless of what you think. We got the 3 points. Should have been more comfortable than it was. But look, I'm going to give him a 6 because, again, Luke Dalot, I didn't really feel like we got a lot of balls within from Dalot today. I had nothing bad to say about him. I'm just going to move on quickly and say a 6. I'm not going to say anything more than that. Next up is Casemiro, and I have a bit to say about him. Put a bet on, if there is such thing. Next match, who we have next? Fulham next Saturday, I think it is, at 3 p.m. I think. Go on to Paddy Power, Bet365, whatever. I'm not, again, please gamble responsibly. Please. I'm influenced, but if there is a bet, please just tell me what I'm trying to say. If there's a thing that you can do in betting, I bet a player to get a yellow card, do it to Harry Maguire. But please do gamble responsibly. Please. But look, yeah, he loves a booking. Casemiro for me this season, honestly, worries me. I mean, look, he had a part to play, you could say, in the goal, in the Rasmus Hojlund goal, the first goal, but so did Osho. So yeah, I think it was Osho or Bell, whichever one. I did think that he wasn't great today. Again, he got took off at half time, which there was no surprise there, because I felt like if Ten Hag kept him on for the second half, he would have got sent off. It was getting closer and closer and closer. There was a few times we tried to put a foot in, then it was like, oops. So look, for me, Casemiro wasn't great today, and look, I'm going to give him a 4. He actually does worry me. There's times where I'm like, yeah, I can see why some people want to get rid of it, and yeah, you can see he's not up to scratch anymore. And it's not just this game. He has even the game against Aston Villa. Wolves, he wasn't too bad. West Ham, he wasn't too bad, but still, he's just not like he was last season. Is it due to age? Is he just losing interest? Is it just is our tweak in the Manchester United system? I just don't know. But yeah, Casemiro today, a 4. And look, he does worry me. He does. And yeah, a 4 from me. Next up, the young man, Kobbie Mainoo. I actually thought Kobbie Mainoo was good today. I really thought he was good today. There was times we had about 2 or 3 players around him, and he had the ball at his feet, obviously, and he got out of there. He got the if he didn't get himself out of there, he got the ball out of there. I thought it was good today. Very calm on the ball, solid. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Again, it's hard when your partner, your defensive partner is not great, and he's running around, look like he has a knife in his hand, looking to murder someone. I mean, it is what it is. But now, look, for me today, I really like Copy Mania. I really, really do. And I'm going to give Copy Mania a simple 7. I thought he was very solid today in the midfield. I thought he didn't do anything much wrong. He tries to put in 100%. He does what he has to, and there's no big celebration or there's no big deal for him. He just does what he has to do, and that's what I like. He keeps his head down. He gets stuck in, and there's no getting carried away. There's no smiling. There's no nothing. He smiles when the game is done, and we have to win in the bag. But Kobe Mania for me he's looking more and more better by the game, and he's looking more and more professional, a lot more calm, and he's settling in every time we watch him, and that's why I'm going to give Kobe Mania a 7. That's all I'm going to say. But forget, I'd like the midfield to still be a lot more tighter and gain more control. But look, didn't do much wrong, did he? So next up is the captain, the Manchester United captain. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Look, Bruno today, I felt like it was like the Bruno we've seen against Wolves, but I'd say a little bit poor. I thought Bruno's passes today, decision making, challenging, shots, I just don't think they were great. I mean, there were times where we should have held on to the ball and kept giving it away. There's times where a pass should have been made. I just don't get it from Bruno. There's times he plays good, there's times he plays poor. And today I didn't think he played well. And look, maybe I'm generous by giving him this rating, which is a 6. Maybe I'm a bit too generous. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. And I'm going to give him a 6. Again, I feel like I'm being still a bit too generous. I really, really, really do. But look, I feel like Bruno, look, I wouldn't, like, people are probably saying, you know, drop him, don't drop him, sell him. I don't know what to do, Bruno. But if you drop him, who are you going to start? Who are you going to put in that position? Scott McTominay? Can't put Mason Mount in there. What are you going to do? You're going to put Ahmad in there? What, you can't even put Sandro there because he's not here anymore. So what are you going to do? Ten Hag is not going to drop his I'm trying to think of it. He's not going to drop the captain. He's not going to drop his he's not going to drop probably his favourite midfielder after McTominay. Fair enough. But yeah, just Bruno for me. I don't know what to, you just don't know what to expect from him. You just don't. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes 6. Now let's get through these ratings really quick. Huh? Next up is Marcus Rashford. Again, Rashford today didn't really do much wrong. Again, I feel like some of his decision making could have been better, and that goes with shots as well. I mean, it would have been nice if he helped his defense every now and again. He did, but not a lot. And I'm just going to give him, like I did with Bruno Fernandes, an average 6. Again, I feel like I'm being a bit too generous. That's just how I am with player rates. I've always said I'm shut at them. So yeah, for me, Marcus Rashford is 6. Again, he wasn't great today. Looked like he could have bagged the goal. Use his strength, use his pace fairly well. He wasn't bad, but yeah, a 6 from me. Next up is the man on the right-hand side, Alejandro Garnacho. Again, Garnacho for me gets a 5. I didn't think Garnacho was great today. There was actually 2 or 3 times where he was true on goal, and he fluffed it. His one-on-ones looked like there was weakness. And it'd be typical of Garnacho to miss the easy shots, miss the easy chances, and score the hard ones. So that's just like what he does. But yeah, no, for me today, I didn't think Garnacho was great. He could have had 2 or 3 goals, and look, if he finished them, he would have been solid. At least, the chances he had, he at least finished one of them. You know what I mean? I feel like if maybe it was a Rashford or a Rasmus, they go into the back of the net. But look, he's still a young lad. He's still a lot to learn. I'm not going to say, let's drop him, because I like our attack of Rashford, Hojlund, and Garnacho. Again, it's not your your Man Cities or your Real Madrids or your Arsenals or not even your Arsenals or your Liverpool attack, but if it can only be good enough for us. So yeah, a 5 from me. Next up, Rasmus. I mean, he scored 2 goals. Some would say, well, one of them was did Luton get the ball straight to him, and another one was hitting off his chest. But you look at the goal, he was standing facing the ball, and then he had to turn his whole body with the ball on his chest into the back of the net. Rasmus just can't stop scoring, and it's nice to see that he started to score, because the more times he scores, the more confidence he gets, the more hunger he gets, and the more you hope his teammates get confident in him. And for that, today, for 2 goals, used his body well, maybe could have had a hat-trick, he's going to get a 9. I like what I'm saying from Rasmus. I'm not going to talk about him too much, but he deserves at least 30 seconds of my time. Yeah, he was good. He was solid. 2 goals. I know some of the goals were fairly handy, but you look at the work he had to do for them. The first guy had to go around the goalkeeper, which sometimes they can go wrong. And then the other one where Garnacho went for a shot, and Rasmus Hojlund just literally had to turn his whole body in. It's good. And he's looking more confident, he's looking more better. Like I said, he's using his body well. Maybe should have had a hat-trick today, because he had a few decent chances as well to put the ball in the back of the net. He's looking more aggressive, more confident, and he uses his body well. So for Rasmus Hojlund, a 9. Now let's move into the substitutes. Victor Lindelof came on, replacing Luke Shaw. And look, I thought Lindelof up against Chidiozi Ogbeni has pace, isn't too bad. And I'm going to give Lindelof a 6. Again, up against Chidiozi Ogbeni, Lindelof hasn't really got the pace. You know, you know what you have to do, you know. And when you have a centre back, left back, you never expect to see Lindelof, you know, overlapping on the left side. You never expect that. He just stays there, and it's like we go to a back 3. Look, Lindelof didn't do too bad today, and yeah, a 6 from me. Next up, Scott McTominay came on, didn't score a goal unfortunately, but look, I still think he done what he had to. I felt like he could have been a bit better, a bit more tighter, a bit more aggressive. Could have went into a few challenges that he didn't. So look, I'm just going to give him another 6. It is a substitute, played 45 minutes, so yeah, nothing big to say. But I do have something to say on Johnny Evans. He's from heaven. He hates Liverpool. Look, it may not be. Yeah, it's my lyrics. Johnny Evans today came on, replacing Harry Maguire. And I tell you what's funny, and I don't know whether other people get this feeling, maybe it's just me, but when I see Johnny Evans come on now, or start, mostly when he comes on as a substitute, I don't get the, oh crap, why are we bringing on Johnny Evans? Why are we doing this? I get the, okay, because when he plays for us, he plays well. Doesn't do anything wrong for me. Today it was good. Probably the second highest rating I'm going to give today, you know, after Erasmus. And I'm going to give Johnny Evans an 8. I was a 7, but then I thought, no, let's up it to an 8. He's done well. Got stuck in. A hostile atmosphere. Luton Town were hitting us. His experience. He pressed. He got stuck in. There was a time where he ran the length and breadth of the pitch. And he actually looked at track. I mean, the time where Garnacho should to give a true ball to him. All right. I don't know what I was expecting there. But Johnny Evans just burst to go. I'm not saying he's the next, next best thing. But, you know, we can only speak on what we see. And Johnny Evans today was good. If I had a man, literally, there's a man of the match award for. I mean, look, there's 3 man of the matches, and I'm not going to say it, but you have your guesses who's in there for me. And Johnny Evans gets an 8. Well done, lad. Will we see him play against Fulham? Maybe. Wouldn't be surprised. Would I? Yeah. Because you guys 100%. Next up, the boss, the gaffer. Erik Ten Hag. I'm going to give Ten Hag credit today. Yeah, it was a tough win, scrappy win. Looked like it was going to be an easy win until obviously Luton scored. Carlton Morris to get back in it. You look at what he had to do. We brought on Lindelof, which I don't think he likes playing centre back, left back, but when it's forced upon, it has to be done, right? He made the decision at half time to take off Harry Maguire and Casemiro and bring on McTominay and Johnny Evans. Now, look, I felt like if we drew that game or lost that game, people would have been blaming him. Why did you bring on Johnny Evans? Why did you bring on Scott McTominay? It would have been it. It would have been it. I wouldn't have sat here and said, why'd you bring on McTominay? Why'd you bring on Johnny Evans? I would have just blamed the whole team. I would have been saying we were crap before half time. So, you know what you expect. And look, the decisions were made. Done what we had to do. And I'm going to give him a 7. I am giving the boss a 7. The decisions he made were well done. And if the result went against us, people would have said, get him gone. Look at the decisions he made. Look what he done. You done what you had to do. And well done. Balls of steel. 7 from me. Now, my player of the match is between Kobe Mainoo, Rasmus Hojlund, and Johnny Evans. You can even throw Varane in there if you want. But it has to be Rasmus. I'm sorry. It has to be Rasmus. He is my player of the match. He scored 2 goals. Uses his body well. Gets stuck in. He's an aggressive, strong lad. Scored 2 goals. He scored 7 goals in 6. Give the man credit where it's due. But look, that's been the Manchester United versus Luton Town player ratings. Let us know your ratings in the comment section below and your man of the match. And please rate Ten Hag. And please do like the video, comment, subscribe, follow our socials, links in the description. Also hit that notification bell beside the description button to get notified every time we make a video or go live. And look, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoyed the Match to 5 talking points video. Will be out tomorrow and tomorrow late. But look, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you on the next one. We get the 3 points, just hard fought victory. But we're 3 points behind Tottenham in 5th. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you on the next one. Peace.